Jessie, and this is Boomerang, the sugar glider, who is such a cutie, a stinky boy, but still so cute. I don't know about you, but watching animals discover and explore new things brings me so much joy, which is why giving them gifts is just so fun. Over the years, we've received donations for the animals from viewers and supporters, and the gifts have enriched so many of the animals' lives. We've loved sharing their reactions to new toys, and it's still fun to go back and watch. Just look at how much the foxes like their new toy. Hey guys, I'm Jessie from Animal Wonders. We've talked about behavioral enrichment before, and we've also talked about our Amazon wish list where we get toys to give the animals. Well, today we're going to get those toys and give them to the animal. We get lots of stuff from our Amazon wish list, like vitamin C and critical care, which is ground up hay to give sick animals. We also get things like bird toys and fun furniture for the animals. So what prompted me to do this unscripted episode was we got this as a gift, and I'm really excited to see what the foxes do with it, so let's go do that. Okay, so the concept here is that we give them treats, we put them in here, and then hide them. I'm gonna put a couple just right in the open so they get the idea that there are treats here. Here we go. Hey Sarah, what do you think? Oh, she got it on the first try. Oh my, you are too smart. I didn't even need to have the cheater ones. Can you move the other ones? Oh, you smell it. You gotta work a little bit harder for those other ones. Right now she's getting frustrated, which is actually an okay thing. I don't want to help her. See? Look, she used that frustration to try a little bit harder. Behavioral enrichment is there to stimulate natural behavior. So right now she would be searching for food. So that's what she needs to do. It's not me, going there and showing her exactly how to do it. Oh, you tell him, it's yours. So typical red fox. They're very curious, but they're also fearful. Oh, look. She can smell it in there. Yeah, good work. You did very good. You smart girl. This would actually be behavioral enrichment as well. Tactile interaction and social interaction. All right, so we did a refill, and I've locked Sarah off and got Cass in here because Sarah was being a little bit too possessive of this. So let's see what Cass wants to do with it. Cass is a little bit more wary. He's nervous of the camera and also a new item in his home. He's checking it out. He got that easy one. Let's see what he does with that. So behavioral enrichment has to kind of cater to the individual animal as well as species. You can really see the difference between these two foxes' personalities. I mean, they are different species, but just their personalities are so night and day. Sarah just goes all out and gets them as fast as he can, and Cass is just methodically smelling. So as behavioral enrichment goes, this was pretty good. It did get them both thinking, but it didn't last as long as I was hoping it would. I like behavioral enrichment to maybe last, 20 minutes to 60 minutes would be ideal. But next time I can not give him any little cheats and close all the little compartments completely. We also got this piece of wood. Now, a piece of wood might not be very interesting to us, but it's great behavioral enrichment for reptiles. So I've got both tortoises here, and we're gonna see what they think about this. They've both spotted it. Yuka doesn't seem to care, and Titus thinks it's just in his way. Now, sometimes you give an animal something and they don't seem very interested in it, which is fine. You can always give it to another animal, or you can try and change it up a bit. Now, I know the tortoises love food. You can see she's already perking up here. What if I dress this up? It's got some great holes here. What if I dress this up with little pieces of cilantro and see how she likes that? It's a new way to distribute her food. Yeah. Then instead of just being laid in a bowl, she has to maneuver around and figure out how to get to it. So not a lot of action, but they are tortoises after all. I'm gonna leave this in here for probably a week or so and see how much interaction they do have with it. And if they like it, then I'll leave it in there. But if they don't really interact with it much, I'll go ahead and give it to another animal. All right, now we have some more fun interactive toys, and we're gonna see what the cavies do with these guys. Hi. How's it going? Look, I brought you a grass hut and a tiny little tunnel. There you go. Yeah, that's fun to chew on. That is perfect natural behavior for cavies. Go and smell it and then chew on it. See if it tastes good. So what I like about this grass hut is that not only is it nice to chew on, they can rip it apart if they want to, but they can also use it as a hide. And you can see one of the baby guinea pigs is hiding out in there right now. Can you see her? We also recently got this awesome wooden house hut thing, and these guys love it. Olive, it's her favorite place to be. You can see that they've chewed on it multiple places, and she loves it. Seraphina the red fox was so into that puzzle toy. Now, these gifts bring happiness to the animals, but the gifts do so much more than that. So it's been a tough couple of weeks. We had sub-zero weather with about 3 feet of snow. I have a stomach virus, and I had some really hard losses that have weighed heavily on my heart. Everyone has had those really hard times where you're struggling and all you want to do is hide under a blanket just to survive. Maybe you can take a couple days off to get things in order, but the reality is I can't just take a day off. The animals need to be cared for whether I'm sad or sick or hurt because I'm responsible for their well-being. So how do I stay motivated? Well, I realized that I don't have to be happy in the sense that I'm bouncing off the walls happy. I can be happy in another way. I'm so grateful for the love that surrounds me and Animal Wonders, my love for the animals, your love for the animals, the love I have for my role as their caretaker, and the love for the community we've created together. That creates happiness. And the thing is, feeling that kind of happy, having compassion for others, and having a supportive family and community are all huge motivators. So much so that I actually don't want to take time away from Animal Wonders, even when I'm sad, sick, or hurt. For example, come here. Look what love has inspired this community to do. Look at all these toys and supplies for the animals. These are from the last month, and they're from our Amazon wish list, and they're purchases from funds brought in from our Patreon supporters and donations. They've built up a bit because of the holidays and personal struggles, so it's time to get them to the animals. Let's share this love. Hey, Casie. How's it going? Here you go, guys. Look, I have a mat for you to hang out on. And look at this. What do you think about that? Chili Pepper, do you want this? Did you eat some of it? He's eating it. I mean, that's one way to enjoy it, just eating it. What do you think? Ooh, good stuff right here. Look at that. Look at her. Yeah, figure that one out. That one's a little bit harder. Dig at it. See what it does. You got those. She can smell it. She's trying to figure out. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Oh, she did a good job. You'll be at this for a while, huh? Those ones are a lot harder to turn, to move. She's getting a lot stronger in this new enclosure that we have for her. Her body is just, her body tone, her muscles are just getting used more, and so it's great to see her become healthier and more active and happier. Well, I'm gonna let you explore that. Now that you're up here, you might use that to climb back down and really get a good feel of it. I'll leave you to it. Cool. Yeah. What is it? Yeah. All right, Mimi, have fun. We're gonna go give some toys to some more animals. Hey, dude, I have some toys for you. Look what the people bought you. Yeah, look. Well, we got this. Do you want that? You can have it if you want it. Yeah. Oh, he yep, he wants it. Okay, you want more? Look at this. Look at that. Is that that's yours too? Here, I'm gonna put this one against here so you can't take it. Look at this. Look, it's over here. Look. What happened? You couldn't take it with you. I know. Here. It's like I don't trust it. This is a new toy for him. He's never had one of these before. This is made for a chinchilla. What are you gonna do with it? All right, I'm getting really cold, so let's head back inside. Thank you for being part of this journey, creating a supportive space on YouTube and giving happiness to these animals and those you have in your own personal lives. Even though I'd really like to have my head under a blanket right now, I still want to share and spread only kindness and compassion and create a better, happier life for the animals and anyone who watches. Your love and support motivates me. Let's share that love and support with others and inspire them to make the world a better, happier place. Seeing Huckleberry the beaver claim those toys and immediately take them back to his hut is just the best. Which makes me want to see more animals receiving gifts. Which brings us back to this great memory of when Ringo the raccoon got so many toys, we decided to play a little game. Ringo loves to play with all kinds of things, and his hands are always busy getting into something or other. And Ringo received a bunch of fun toys as gifts, so I can't wait to see which ones he likes best. Ringo is a non-releasable raccoon that came to Animal Wonders in 2020. He's grown from a teenager into an adult, and while he's incredibly fun to hang out with, he's quite a handful at times. Raccoons are very active animals, so in order to keep Ringo happy and healthy, we provide him with a variety of enrichment items. Each one is designed to elicit a natural behavior that he might do in the wild. For example, raccoons are always looking for a good meal, and they use many of their senses in the search. So hiding his meals in objects that make him search for his food is a nice way for him to actively forage. Or putting food in puzzle feeders makes him have to think about how to get to the treats. So what better way to keep him busy than by giving him lots of toys? Thank you to everyone who sent him a toy. I'm excited to see what he does with them. And to make this even more fun, I want to make it into a game and see which one he likes best. Now, in order to know which kind of toy he prefers, I'd like to have him give each one a score so we can see how they rank. And whatever toy ranks highest, I'll make sure he gets plenty of them. I need some kind of scoring system to keep track, so this is what I've come up with. The toy will get 1 point for each kind of interaction Ringo gives it. So the toy gets 1 point if he smells it, touches it with his nose, touches it with his hand, licks it, bites it, or puts it in his water bowl. These are the toys I'll be giving to Ringo. A clear puzzle toy, a feather stuffy, a red plastic moon ball, a coconut with shredded paper inside, and a green plastic donut on a branch. So without further ado, let's get this raccoon some toys. Let's start with a clear puzzle toy with balls inside. This could also include bits of his meals or treats in the future. Now, when we were originally setting this up, we put the GoPro inside Ringo's enclosure, but we learned pretty quickly that he wanted to get his hands all into it. So instead, we placed the GoPro behind the bars where it was safe from Ringo's busy hands. Hi, Bubba's. Are you ready for this first one? It's that clear toy. Here you go. Here's your clear toy. All right, he's going for it. He smelled it, he touched it. Oh, I need to mark this down. Oh, look at him, he's trying to get the little balls. Oh, he licked it. Is that it? Well, that was fun. A nice way to start off. Up next, we have the feather stuffy. I wonder if he'll enjoy those feathers. Look at this. Smelled and touched it with his hand and nose. He likes that leg. Bite it. Oh, he bit it! He is so into it. I love that he's trying to rip it apart. What did that poor little feather toy ever do to you, Ringo? If we leave this in here all night, I bet I'd come back in the morning and all the feathers are gone. And now let's try this red plastic moon ball. Will he roll it or pick it up and put it in his water? Let's see. Ready for this, buddy? Boom. Smell, nose touch, hand touch, bite. The fingers are going. That's gonna be a good one to hide treats in. Oh, he's biting it, definitely. Oh, yeah, feel good. Oh, yeah, good scratch right there. We're taking a scratch break. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, good stuff. All right, buddy. I was really expecting him to put it in his water, but I wonder if he'll do that when we're not around. Next up is the coconut with shredded paper. It's another puzzle toy that could hide some treats inside. Today, it's just filled with a bundle of crinkly paper. Will he reach inside to feel around? Look at this sucker. Okay, we got a smell and a touch, and a nose touch. And a bite. Trying to bite that ball off. It's made of wood, buddy. Can't be that tasty. Oh, yeah, look, awesome. Oh, this is a good one. This is like a party ball. He really likes the feel of that ball. He just can't stop touching it. That one was so much fun. He definitely liked the paper, and I think that with treats inside, it'll be doubly exciting. And finally, we have the green plastic donut on a branch. I'm excited to see what he's going to do with this. I would attach this to the wall, but let's go ahead and just hold this like this. Look at that. So we definitely, I don't have my board, but we definitely have a bite, a touch. Oh, he got it. That's what I was hoping he would do. Is that yours now? Oh my goodness. Is it yours? It's your green donut. He's taking it to his little hammock with him. Oh my gosh, this is great. I wonder how much he'll enjoy this when I attach it to his bars. Do you think he'll pull the donut off again? I bet he will. Ringo, that was so much fun. I think he thoroughly enjoyed himself. And many of the toys can be used again as forage feeders to hide his food, so he has to search with his busy hands. So with a final tally, it was a two-way tie with the coconut toy and the feather stuffy. Which means he's definitely going to be getting more of those type of things in the future. So if you'd like to send Ringo his favorite toys, I'll add them to our Amazon wish list. The link is in the description, and I'll also add a few others to give him some new options as well. I hope you enjoyed seeing Ringo explore and have fun. I definitely did. Please remember that Ringo is not a pet, and raccoons do not do well in human homes. Ringo is a non-releasable wild animal, and Animal Wonders has special licensing and an educated staff to help care for him because raccoons are challenging to care for. But it can be fun and rewarding, and we love doing the hard work if it means Ringo is happy and healthy. Ringo is full of so much mischief and chaos. I love it. Let's continue our animals getting presents journey with Taylor, who brings some freezing cold gifts for some of the animals to explore and enjoy.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Animal Wonders. My name is Taylor, and today I thought that we should have some fun in the snow. As a keeper here at Animal Wonders, one of my jobs is to give the animals behavioral enrichment, or BE. In the wild, our animals would be foraging, hunting, climbing, running, flying, or anything else that would help them survive. But since they live in captivity, we do our best to provide them with behavioral enrichment and stimulate some of those natural behaviors. BE gets them thinking and moving and using their senses the way they would in the wild. Since we're located in Montana, the winters here can be really harsh, but they do provide one of my favorite types of enrichment: snow. Most of our animals don't have access to snow every day. They either live indoors because they're native to much warmer environments, or they live in enclosures where they can't have contact with any wild animals that could spread diseases. So before the snow all melts away, I want to let a few of our animals have some fun with it. Today, I'm going to make 3 snowmen and give them to a few of our animals. We put a poll on Patreon, and our patrons voted for Lollipop the striped skunk and Mimi the black tufted marmoset. And I decided to include Ophelia the opossum just for fun. I'm going to use a few treats to entice them and get them to use some of their foraging adaptations. So let's head outside and get started. Now we have all our snowman ready, so let's bring out the animals. So first up is Lollipop, our striped skunk. You ready to do some exploring? What do you think? Ooh. Does that smell pretty good? There you go. So these guys in the wild, they have pretty terrible eyesight. They'd be nocturnal, so when they're finding food, they're using their nose a lot. So if you watch while she's exploring her snowman, she'll use her nose a lot to find treats more than other things. Yeah, you got the arm. Nice job. What do you think? What else is there? Snow is really awesome for animals because it brings in new smells and new things to touch. It's really cold and wet, so it's just something new and different that they can interact with. What do you think? Yeah? Did you find all the good stuff? I know I don't have it anymore. Oh, and there goes his head. Ooh, she's using her feet a little bit. In the wild, these guys would use their huge claws on their front feet and they'd be digging and tearing apart things. They can use them to tear apart logs. They can also dig up roots and veggies and things like that. Do you smell that? It's over here. She's like, I'd much rather just explore. Even though she didn't interact with it as much as we were hoping, she was still having fun. She was still exploring something new. All right, Lollipop, you ready? Let's go see our next animal. So this is Mimi Snowman. It's the smallest out of the three, but compared to her, it's her size. So this is probably gonna be a little bit weird for her. Ooh, she got the blueberry. Good job, hon. Blueberries are definitely one of her favorites. Usually when we come in to feed her, the fruit is her favorite thing, and if I don't give her a piece of fruit right away, she gets really angry and she's like, no, 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 I want the fruit first. So I'm not surprised she went for that blueberry. Mimi is really fun to give a lot of BE to because in the wild, these guys are very social. They'd have lots of companions they'd be hanging out with and interacting with every day. So for our purposes, we have to give her a lot of enrichment. We have to give her lots of things to get her moving and jumping and climbing and doing all the things she would do in the wild. I think she's kind of scared of it. In the wild, black-tufted marmosets would live in the rainforest in the Amazon, so they're very, very unlikely to encounter snow down there. So for her, this is probably something totally different from what she would be prepared for at all in the wild. It's cold and wet and probably something that she wouldn't ever see. We have given her a little snowball before, but this is probably the first time she's ever seen a lot of snow shaped like a human in her enclosure. All right, you want to see the banana I hid for you? What's in there? You want to go check it out? Oh, is there a banana in there? A really cold banana. What do you think, hon? She's like, it's in there, but I don't know if it's worth it to pull it out. So she's doing little whining noises, little high-pitched, kind of sounds like squeaks, and those are her complaining a little bit because this is probably very cold and she's not used to getting any cold, like super cold treats. So she's like, I want it, but it's really cold. I was really hoping she would play with the snow a little bit more, but since it's about the same size as her, I am impressed that she at least went up to it and was confident enough to pull the pieces of food off. So that was good. All right, so Mimi and I had a lot of fun, but now we're gonna go give our third snowman to our last animal. Ophelia is still sleeping right now, so we're gonna have to wake her up, and then hopefully she'll come out and wanna have fun with her snowman. Hi, pretty girl. What do you think? I got some treats out here. You want to come explore them? So Ophelia, our possum, is actually missing one of her legs, so she moves around pretty slow. So other possums in the wild would be much faster than this, but she takes it at her own pace. What do you think, hon? What is that? You smell those treats? Yeah. Is that really cold? What do you think? Noses are the best, aren't they? They also have 50 really very sharp teeth, and when she eats, she's very lip smacky. But those teeth she would use in the wild to help eat, but also they use them to scare off predators. So if something comes up and she gets startled, she'll show off all her teeth and hiss, and she'll try to scare them away and say, look, I have really big sharp teeth, stay away from me. What do you think? Is that pretty good? You didn't like that yam that much, did you? What do you think, pretty girl? Yeah, that's a good blueberry. She can smell those yogurt drops, but I don't know if she's sure where they're at. Oh, good job! They're also omnivores, so in the wild, they'll eat all kinds of stuff. In the winter, they have a much smaller variety of foods they can choose from, but she would eat fruits and veggies and insects. Any little meat that she comes across, she would eat. They're very opportunistic. Oh, good job! Now you got him. There you go, Miss Ophelia. It looks like she's eating ice cream. Opossums have an excellent sense of smell. Similar to Lollipop the skunk, they're also nocturnal. So during the day, they're gonna be sleeping and hanging out somewhere, and then at night, they'll come out and they'll start looking for food. So she has a very, very, very great sense of smell. So when she is finding food, similar to Lollipop as well, she's using her nose a lot. What do you think, hon? There's a couple mealworms at the top. You wanna get that mealworm? Oh, yeah. Good job, hon.
I am very full of happiness right now. But could we use just a little more? Of course we can! Ophelia the opossum and Lollipop the skunk loved their miniature snowmen. But what will they do with a giant running wheel? Check out how they react to their giant spinning gift. Welcome to Animal Wonders. I'm Jessie, and this is Ophelia, the North American opossum. She only has 3 legs, and that's because her mother was hit by a car and passed away. She's a lucky survivor, but her leg was damaged too much to be able to keep, and she has brain trauma as well. So her rescuers reached out to us to see if we could provide her a home for the rest of her life. We're happy to be able to take care of her, but there are some challenges to keeping opossums in captivity. They're generally easy keepers, but since they're not moving around as much as they would in the wild foraging around, they can easily become overweight. This can cause major issues with their other organs and shorten their lifespan. So to make sure Ophelia doesn't succumb to this, we need to do a couple things. We do a lot of foraging games, so she has to seek out her food in a lot of different toys, and we have lots of walks outside. But since we are located in Montana, our winters can get extremely cold, too cold for this little one, so we have to come up with a different plan. Which I think you can pretty much guess what we're going to do. This huge wheel, we just got it, and I'm going to teach Ophelia how to walk on it. To train Ophelia to walk on this wheel, I'm going to use positive reinforcement by giving her some of her favorite treats. In the wild, opossums would be constantly foraging for their food, but they wouldn't always be successful. So what I'm hoping is that once I teach her how to walk on the wheel with her treats, then she will continue to walk on the wheel just because it feels good and not because she's always searching for treats. All right, let's give it a go. She's never been on the wheel before. Let's see how she likes it. First thing I want to do is just get her smelling the wheel so that she knows it's not something scary. So I'm going to put her safety blanket down on it, and then she can smell. What do you think? It smells different, huh? You probably smell your treats. Okay, let's go ahead and make it nice and positive. So I'm going to put some of her treats down on it so she can eat her treats from it. And I'm holding it so it doesn't move right now. I'm holding it still with my knee. One of the things that happens with Ophelia is she's kind of like back heavy. She can't really pull herself up very well. So she'll sometimes slip backwards onto something. And so sometimes holding her tail and then she can wrap around my hand will help her. All right, so I'm gonna let go with my knee so it's free moving. I'm gonna try and get some forward movement. Whoop. I don't want to pull her off of her blanket, her safety blanket here. I want her to walk off on her own. So you see how she's kind of resisting taking that first step? Here's a little yogurt drop. Let's really see if she can get to it. She's going to smell it really well. No, I don't want it to go down. There we go. Let's hold it right here. I know it was there. Good girl. There you go. Nice. Let's get you off this blanket, huh? There you go. Good job. Good job. Okay, there's the blanket goes. Let's go forward. Uh-oh. Let's go this way. Here. It's moving, isn't it? Oh, good job. She's pretty unstable on this. That's why we're going really slow. That's some good smacking, lip smacking. Oh my gosh, that was great. You have an itchy ear. Should we stop and itch your ear? She's doing a lot of head shaking. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to stop and just take care of that ear itch that she's got. Here, come here, you. Because it'll probably be distracting otherwise. Get that right there? Ophelia, since she doesn't have a back left leg, she struggles with keeping her left ear clean. And so she really likes it when we help itch it for her. And I can tell it's itchy because she was shaking her head like that. Oh, is that good? Isn't that good itch right there? Okay, let's get back on this wheel. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, itchy ears. Do you want to go the opposite direction? Good job. Look at her going. She's just going on her own there. Oh no. Here it is. Here. There you go. I like how she turned around. She's like, no, I want to go this direction. Yeah, you did good. Let's keep going. We need to get off now. Do you want to explore up here? Look, here, all the food's up here. She's like, okay, I'm done now. Okay, bye. We'll continue to work on this with Ophelia, but I think we should try another animal. I think Lollipop the skunk might be a really good candidate to run on this. I think she'll really like it. So this is Lollipop. She's a striped skunk, and she was sleeping because skunks are nocturnal, but she loves her food. So I think she's gonna be very excited to be a part of this. All right. First off, would you like a treat? Yeah, sleepy girl. Okay, you want to check this wheel out and get a treat there? Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that one dropped off. Here we go. You didn't want the bowl. What if I just hold the bowl in front of you? You take a little bite? Okay, now let go. Good job, it moves, huh? Good job, there's your treat. Was that too hard? Here. Good job. Ah, she wasn't as nervous about it moving that time. You're doing good. You made it all the way around. Yeah, good job. You got it. You're doing great. Good. All right, get your treat. Pick up all these extra treats. All right, we're going to try and extend the walk a little bit before she gets her treat. Extend the walk. Good job. Keep going. Good job. You get it. You get it. There's like a piece of food that's like floating around on this thing and she keeps smelling it. All right. Aria. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, girl. That was a good one, huh? That was a good treat. She's really good. Food motivation helps a lot. You know what? I think we're gonna leave this wheel in with you and just see if you like walking on it. We'll probably like try and stick some food around it so like as she goes, she's gonna be self-reinforced. I don't know if she's gonna like love to run on it, like, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep practicing, huh? Hey, that was kind of fun. Yeah. She enjoyed it. I think she enjoyed it mostly because the treats were involved. I think the same with Ophelia, but it's going to be a very useful tool to keep both our skunk and our opossum so they are healthy weight and they are moving around a lot more, especially when we can't take them on walks outside when it's so cold. Can I just say, looking back and enjoying all these wonderful moments with the animals has completely made my day. Seeing active, engaged, and curious animals makes me so happy. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you're doing right now, you're safe and happy, and I'm glad you've joined me and the animals for this fun compilation. If you'd like to help us continue giving animals in need a safe and permanent home, please join our community on Patreon. Our patrons are what make it possible for us to share all of these videos, and they're a huge part of funding our mission of rescue and education. Thank you, patrons! To join our community and make a monthly donation, go to patreon.com/animalwonders. I put the link in the description. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks, bye!